Hey guys, it's Devin here with Make Anything, and you may know by now about my mission to put a lot of my clutter up against the wall with my pegboard system. I'm always printing new connectors for the pegboard, but there's also some things that I need immediately around me while I'm working at my desk, so I also did a few desk modifications recently that I 3D printed so that I could declutter the desk as well. I thought I'd share it with you guys because there's little in this world that's as satisfying as getting organized, so let's ignore this whole clutter in this corner of the room and focus on my desk today because it's nice and clean. Show and tell. Cool. First, we've got my main hub right over here, and this thing holds all the little devices and cables that I'm constantly working with, so I really need them to be right next to my desk. We've got little slots for my micro SD cards, which I'll use for my action cameras and some of my 3D printers, as well as the normal sized SD cards for most of my printers. I've got some slots here for USB devices like these card readers. Of course, I need plenty of slots for all my guitar picks. And then over on this end, I've got a few little cable holders, which help me clip my cables to the side of my desk so they don't fall off the edge. I printed this on my Zortrax M200 printer, using the Zortrax ASA Pro material. It's really resilient and I really like the red color as well. And then I took this Japanese double stick tape to hold it down. This stuff is super strong, so all it took was these 4 little strips. I'll apply some pressure and then this thing will not budge. I also made these little standalone cable holders to hold onto the charging cable for my laptop, and I also made one for the USB cable for my printer, which is over on the right side of my desk. I discovered that I can just put this little rubber band over the top and that'll keep the cable from going anywhere. It's super easy to just pull it into place and plug it into my laptop and then get it out of the way when I don't need it. This next one is actually a modification for my PC, but it really helped organize as well. So I decided to make use of this slot on the top of my computer that's made for the CD drive, but since I don't have a CD drive, I replaced it with this part that will hold onto the hub for my HTC Vive. So this is usually just sitting on the floor or on top of my computer, but now I made it so that it's actually built in, which is really convenient. And I also added an extra USB port to go on the front of my computer as well. I made really careful measurements with this one so that I could just press fit it into place, and it works really well. To make that USB port functional, all I had to do was buy one of these little USB headers. They're really cheap on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. And with this little adapter, I was able to plug in a USB extension cable, as well as the USB plug for my HTC Vive, so that it's not taking up another USB port on my computer. This plugs directly onto some pins on my computer's motherboard, and then I can close it up, and it's nice, out of the way, and super clean. This came out really great, and it's been really nice to not have this link box just dangling around or sitting on my computer. There's one more accessory that I printed out for my desk, and it's just these clips that I designed to hold onto my Wacom tablet. Because this tablet is something that I always want around me, but when I'm not using it, it's pretty big and takes up a lot of space. So I thought it would be really nice to just be able to tuck it away on the side of my desk here where I can't see it. So to put those into place, I actually drilled some holes into my desk and put some little screws into there, and that held it into place. That works already, but I'm gonna put one more on the back here to make sure that the tablet doesn't fall over. I'll screw that in, and this ASA is really tough, so it seems really sturdy, and it's really easy to just grab that from the side of the desk, plug it in and use it, and then when I'm done, I can throw it back there without even having to look. It's awesome and works exactly how I wanted it to. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I didn't want to get too buried in the details. I just wanted to show you what I've been working on with my desk, maybe get you inspired to do your own organization for whatever your needs are, or if you want to get these exact same models, I'll put them up on my mini factory for you to download for free, and you can print those out. It's good. Alright, cool. That's it for now. So until next time, I'm Devin. This is Make Anything. Stay organized and stay inspired. See ya.